Fall is in the air and not a moment too soon. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 3. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's the Eagles' defense that comes up with the big play here. They made their presence felt in a number of ways, including the pass rush as they get the sack here. Next, let's go to Landover, Maryland, just outside the nation's capital. Looking in on the Commanders, they're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And this is Josh Allen. He's going to look deep and find his receiver. 30-yard touchdown. The Bills are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle. The Seahawks taking on the Cleveland Browns. And this is Jackson Dart. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The greatest linebackers become almost living legends as they patrol the field. Unquestioned leaders to their teammates, feared instruments of destruction to opponents.
Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the New York Giants. On the Falcons sideline, their head coach, Raheem Morris. His guys have won 2 straight since falling in Week 1. Across from him, the head coach of the Giants. This guy's come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. If he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Penix. This one complete to him. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. First down, Falcons. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd. From the gun, here is Penix. The outside, that's caught by Hill.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. And even 30 yards. On first down, it's Robinson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll step up and run. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down. They'll run with Robinson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. Here's Penix. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
You can tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force 4th down.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Atlanta. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. the touchdown. It's Bates to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
I love watching a player of any position come back after a bad game. I think it really just speaks to their mental toughness and their ability to grind, because the reality is, if you can only play well when things are going your way, you're not going to play very long in the NFL. So I am very interested to see, Mike, what sort of approach does this guy come into today's game with, saying, last week is over, I'm going to remain aggressive, I'm going to put my team on my back and go out there and do whatever I have to do to get a win.
Ready, get.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Giants. Now Shedeur. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New York. That's his second TD catch of the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Giants come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down. Now Penix. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
The extra point is good. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Here we go, set.
On play action, Penix. This throw right side is caught by Hill. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down. From 31, here's second down and 4. Throwing is Penix. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got third down coming up. Third and 2. And Penix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And he's down on the other midfield. Mark them at the 48-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. And another 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
One quarter in the books. It's the Giants leading this one early. More from MetLife Stadium after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Open man, he's got it. It's London. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Now comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Bates' kick is good. And the Falcons are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Giants' offense ready to take over once more. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Pooch it and kick it out the back of the end zone, and I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line. They would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent...
And he will score! Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. That's his 1st touchdown this year.
That's just too easy. At this level, Mike, you give an NFL quarterback that much time to find a receiver that open, it's just going to be pitch and catch and result in an easy 6. So they got to tighten up their coverage. They got to do a better job accounting for all these receivers, because if they have guys running that free the rest of this game, they're going to light up the scoreboard.
Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. And the Giants are out to a 21-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Another run here for Robinson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Third, they need 8. To throw is Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate all to the punt team. Fourth down. The Falcons send their punting unit out. Xavier Gibson, deep to return. Nearly a good one. A hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10.
Ready.
Play action. It's Sanders. Open man is Horton. He's got it. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. A big play for the Giants. 47 yards. They'll throw on first down with Sanders. Off he goes. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one. Second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. Here we go. Cowboy at trap 60.
On play action, Shador. This is caught at 2. And he is out of bounds. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game.
At the 2-yard line. Ready.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. From the gun, it's Shador. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Sanders now off the bootleg. And he just does kick that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Here we go.
On third and goal, Sanders. That is caught by the tight end. Davis Allen. Touchdown, New York. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Looking to throw, it's Penix. He'll get that to his tight end, that's Jelani Woods. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They run over center with Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That's right side, taken in by Chubb. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Atlanta.
Hey, check that.
And here's Bijan. Open space inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
28, Falcons, 17.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Let's go.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. Hayden Ellis in on that stop. It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, here's Montgomery. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Giants.
First and 10 at the 41-yard
A run straight ahead, that's Scatterboot. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Giants will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our tour around the NFL starts now. At Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, the Colts at home to take on Miami. And it's the former first-round pick, Quentin Johnston. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. This will be an 83-yard catch and run for the touchdown. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And here's the Jags wideout. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. A 55-yard touchdown. The Jags, looking for their first win after 3 straight losses, they lead at the break. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens taking on the Jets. And this is the big man, Derrick Henry. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Ravens lead it by a point at halftime. With that, a look here at the rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready? 60, liking, man.
They'll start this on the ground with Scattergood. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Down at the 31.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That is left side and taken in by Allen. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Panther 60, 19 Lions. 70.
They go play action with Sanders. That's into the hands of Horton. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
Got it. Ready?
1st and 10.
That's good for a New
Let's go
York
now.
Giants.
On the give, Scattergood. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
Come on. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready?
From the gun, it's Sanders. He'll swing this out to Montgomery. And he'll take this one in. David Montgomery. Touchdown, New York. That's touchdown number 1 for him on the year. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Giants will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Rogers. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Going now, Penix on first down. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and a yard.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Falcons first down.
You're going to go play action with Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
First down, Atlanta.
They'll go play action now with Penix. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down, Atlanta.
No run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. On the give, it's Robinson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On second down, here's Penix. And he'll take it on in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Atlanta. That his second TD catch of the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Falcons are able to edge a bit closer. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Giants offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off first and 10.
Deputy! 60 Bison! 60 Bison!
Here's Sanders to throw. Forced out wide. Now he takes off. And he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Okay, ready?
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go. 79, 70, Timberwolves.
Now, Shador. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
First and 10 at the 40-yard
Up the middle with Scalaboo. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll get 19 out of that play. That's good for a Giants first down.
Come on, come on. Hey!
First and 10
Viking,
at the
hey,
41-yard line.
second pirate. Hey, check them out.
To throw is Sanders. Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 5. Now it's Sanders. Throw right side, taken in by Neighbors. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Flush to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now, Sanders. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
Let's go now. Ready.
Play action. It's Sanders. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Giants. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On first and 10, it's Penix. And they'll be set up next. Up past the 40 with that one. Give them 14 on that play. One first down. They'll throw on first down with Penix. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. Hill brought in motion. On second down, it's a run with Robinson. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
First down, Atlanta.
From the gun, it's Penix. And he finds Tyreek. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 44 now, here's second and 4. From the gun, here is Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up third and inches.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on third and inches.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. Most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. Third down and 3. From the gun on third down, here's Penix. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. He is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. The throw is Penix. This throw pulled in by Pitts. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. Here's Penix. He's got his big tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They're climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Gibson now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Giants offense and Shedeur Sanders getting set for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
A run up the gut with Montgomery. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
He's tackled at the
3rd down and 9.
A gain of 1. Brings
Let's
up
go now.
3rd down and 9.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Take a look at his receiving numbers. So he has been terrific. Over 100 yards in this one. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
Zone read it to give to Scalaboo. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On the ground, Montgomery. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain away. Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Here's Scalaboo. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. All resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. On play action, Shedeur. That is caught by the tight end. Davis Allen. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Rocker. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. That's caught right side. It's London. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's good for a Falcon 1st down. Here's Robinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, Penix. On the outside, that's caught by Hill. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Over the middle, catch made by Mooney. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now Penix. That one taken in by London. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Penix going to throw again. This throw right side is caught by Hill. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7. Pitts is the man in motion. Throwing again, it's Penix.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Dexter Lawrence getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. Move back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. They'll throw. It's Penix. He'll step up and run this. He elects to go down to the ground and give himself up. Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. 3rd and 2. And Penix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Cool Carter, his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Number 5 for him on the year. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.